Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Font. And I am here with your Sun Sextile Saturn tarot reading. Okay. So this particular transit will be peaking at 1:12 p.m. on Monday afternoon. Of course, you know that's Eastern Standard Time. Okay, and it's just funny that I'm recording this on a Saturday, okay? And I decided to do that because I have something to do on Sunday, and I just want to make sure that with all the craziness that's been happening with my technology, that I make sure that you all get this reading, okay? So, we know the sun is in Sagittarius and Saturn is in Aquarius, okay? It takes Saturn about 29 and a half years to do a full rotation around the sun. We know the sun is at the center of our solar system, all right? And so the sun, also known as Ra, okay, for Egyptian mythology. We have Saturn, also known as Kronos, Father Time, okay? Father Time, married the ops, literally, or Rhea, if you want to use Greek terminology, but she the ops, okay, in Roman mythology, OPS. And they are the parents of Neptune, Pluto, Jupiter, Pallas, and a few others, okay, in the little family tree there. So, a sextile is, think of it as the universe giving you like a little nudge, a little push. Is just coaxing you. With the fixed sign that Aquarius is, you know, fixed signs, they don't like to change their mind. So they need a little nudge. They need a little push. And the sun is going to give you that confidence to make that leap into your next endeavor. Okay. The sun is all about vitality, creativity, self-confidence. What else? Just energy, pure, raw, carnal energy. And we know Saturn is all about authority, rules, regulations, traditions, time, okay? And so sometimes Saturn needs a little push to kind of do something different. Luckily, being in the sign of Aquarius, that's what Aquarians are known for. Different, okay? So, what else? While the sun is in the 6th house, okay, associated with fun, creativity, Saturn is chilling over in the 8th house, okay? So there might be some influence in the workplace or with certain relationships. Maybe the father, but I will say it might even just be like a pet in your home. Okay, maybe if you have multiple siblings, whoever the middle child is, this might, you know, start to hit them, or you might see a little difference in their little shake or their walk or their draw. Okay, so I am not going to hold y'all. I know I've been talking for this long, but that's okay. Let's get started. All right, so for this reading, we will be using the Intuitive Goddess Night Tarot. It's funny because I'm doing this in the evening. It is clearly dark outside, so we're going to use her. Haven't used her in a while. So I got the book out just in case. But let's see what she is talking about. Okay. 15 Reclamation, 5 of Swords in reverse. And I believe 15 is the devil. But not in this deck. However, know that the devil represents Capricorn, who is ruled by who? Saturn. Okay. Capricorn energy, working hard, 5 of Swords. Now you see here, she has the swords. 2 are in the ground. There is no one in the background. This is something that you have been practicing. These are just the swords, those 2 swords that are one in the ground and one in the water, balance, okay? Those are just the swords you were using while you were practicing, getting your truth, getting your clarity, getting the information that you needed, possibly some downloads, because 15 and a 5, okay? 5 is the number, power, okay, and supreme mathematics. With this card saying reclamation, I feel like you might be getting the power back that you might have given away. You might have given away your creativity, your fun, your level of enthusiasm, your vitality, your energy, the thing that makes you you. And maybe for some of you, maybe you had a rough childhood and things have gotten better as you've gotten older, you've gotten wiser, your intuition is much, much stronger. And so now you're reclaiming your time, okay? Because this is a person with hooved feet. She also has bat wings, okay? But she has a wand in her hand. So that is the initial inspiration for the creativity, for you to reclaim your power. Let's see what else we get. Control, self-control. That is what I am hearing. That is also a Saturnian characteristic, having self-control. You know, the devil energy may indicate a loss of control, but with this 5 of Swords, you've clearly been practicing, okay? You've been sparring with others, with yourself, with no one, just practicing just the handling of the sword, okay? Sometimes you got to get a feel for new instruments or new things that you are using in your life, new tools, so to speak. And once you get a handle on things, you're now ready to use it. So let's see, because I mean, I don't think I've ever held a sword, but I would imagine that it would be rather heavy. And so you would have to practice getting that wrist action, you know, building up the strength, okay, in your arms in order to be able to carry a sword, let alone wield it, okay? Now, Saturn will not give you more than what you can handle, okay? And that's why we have Warrior of Cups in reverse, okay? Warrior is the Knight, I believe. Let's just double check. Y'all know, clearly I don't use this deck that often. Yes, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Nymph page. Warrior is Knight. Imagination, emotional intelligence. This is a polar bear. A sad looking polar bear. Definitely some climate change where this polar bear is happening. But she is ready for war. She got her armor on. Okay. You've learned how to use the swords. Okay. Now it's time for battle, as they say. Time for battle. Time to fight. Okay. And how she has this cup It's not even like she's offering the cup up. She's just holding the cup, admiring the cup. Okay. Probably got some water in the cup from this stream here. Okay, you can see the stream at the bottom. There's a salmon jumping out, or whichever type of fish you enjoy. Trout, bass. Okay. She's preparing. And when you go to war, you need to be hydrated. Okay? When you at war, you ain't got time. You ain't think about the bathroom break. You fighting. Your adrenaline is pumping. Okay? So she making sure that she's hydrated. She got her fresh spring water. Sis is ready to go. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Eight of Wands. Moving fast. But where are we going? Everything is coming at you. You might feel overwhelmed when things kick off, if they haven't already. Because as this energy builds and builds and builds, it is like a test of your character. The lessons that you will learn from this will be a life lesson, something that you will always reference or use, even subconsciously, as you get older. The moon, intuition, wisdom. Keeping the peace. Because this dog and this wolf are not barking at each other. They are simply looking at one another. It's like they recognize each other as like, can you see the wolf? Well, that's the wolf, but you can't see the dog because it's white, like her dress. But they're like, I know you. It's like that Spider-Man meme. Like, I can feel you. You my cousin. You my homie, okay? And that is not a full moon in the background. That is a new moon. New beginnings. What are you bringing in? What are you trying to manifest? You are going to have to fight for it. Okay? Saturn is going to present you with these obstacles that you are going to have to get over. These challenges that you are going to have to go through. These hoops that you're going to have to jump through. Okay? That gives satisfaction to the sun, because your ego is going to build up your pride. You are going to feel accomplished. You're going to be proud of yourself for having gone through these challenges successfully. A sextile is not here to make things hard, okay? It is here to teach you, all right? So in order for you to reap these benefits of this manifestation, you are going to have to work with whatever is coming your way. Work through that challenge. So when you come out on the other side, it's almost like making you work for it so you can feel like you deserve it, so you can feel like you're worthy. It's not just going to come easily, okay? But it's not going to be a traumatic experience either. Strength, 8. 8 of Wands, then 8 of Wands. The moon is 18, and then we get 8 again with strength. Okay, inner strength. You won't know how strong you are until you're in the midst of the valley. Okay, you didn't know that you could open a lion's mouth. You didn't know that you could pull a thorn out of a lion's paw. Okay, you didn't know that you had this infinite strength. And I say infinite because on top of her head, there is, yes, a halo, an infinity halo at that. She did not know how strong she was going to have to be. She got half her royal robe on because she, she tired. And she got this wrap around her chin. It's like she just like went through like some serious dental work or something. You know what I mean? You didn't know that you could do this. And that is where the pride is. It was like, oh, I'm proud of myself. Like, okay, check me out. Go me. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Give yourself them props, okay? And we have the star, which is 17 in reverse, okay? So we get 18 back to 17, okay? Hope, optimism. If you are finding yourself, or if you have been told that you are pessimistic, that may be attributed to your Saturn placement in your birth chart. I'm going to need you to check that out, because I don't want to say negative, but a detrimental Saturn energy or negative Saturn energy is going to lead to unhappiness. You are going to be pessimistic. You're going to be like not funny, humorless, like just, not anything anyone would want to be around. Okay? So I need you to have hope that you're going to get through this, because even when the time comes for you to show strength, you might not even realize yourself that what you are doing, okay, is successfully getting through the challenge. You're just thinking, woe is me. Oh my gosh, how do I get here? How do I get out of this situation? So when the opportunity presents itself, you need to take it so that I was going to say take it so that you can be hopeful, but now I'm thinking star, like shooting star, like that might even be like a sign for you to know that things are going well. Okay? And the star is Aquarius. Yes. We've got Leo, which is the sun. Okay. So, we've got 2 here. Lots of major arcana. 7. The Chariot, Cancer energy, more moon energy, intuition, wisdom again. Because this was Pisces energy, this moon over here. But now we really got the Cancerian energy with the Freedom card, which replaces the Chariot card in this case. And then on top of that, we got Queen of Wands. It says Spirit. Let's double check to confirm. Oh, King. King of Wands. King of Wands in reverse. Ready to light that fire. Freedom. That's definitely giving me Jupiter Sagittarius energy, where the sun is right now. Learning by traveling, expanding, abundance, good luck, good fortune. More fast movement. Fire is fast. Spirit of Wands, which is the King of Wands. Great leadership. inspiring those around you. Commanding power and attention. You like things your way. So much so that sometimes you may even manipulate others in order to get your way. I ain't said nothing on nothing on nothing. Take that for whoever needs it. Okay? Take that, take that. Two of Cups in reverse and the Wayfarer, which is 6, which replaces the Lovers. I'm going to probably do 2 more after this. 2 of Cups in reverse and the Lovers, or the Wayfarer. Let me stop saying that. Another new moon. I see a level of vulnerability that you have not had before. But you are carrying this challenge well, this obstacle well. It has almost become very light to you after you saw that shooting star and it made you realize this is what I want. So I'm going to do what I can to get it within reason, because you can't go outside of Saturn's rules and traditions. Saturn makes the law, okay? So after you figure out what the parameters are, things start to ease up. 2 of Cups in reverse. Self-love. Because 2 of Cups is just love. A lack thereof. If you got to manipulate people, ain't no love in that. Ain't no love in that. You shouldn't be manipulating people that you love. Period, point blank. That's all I'm going to say about that. And then we get the Wayfarer. Let's see what the Wayfarer is. Let's see what the Wayfarer is. Because the other ones, you know, freedom kind of speaks for itself. Okay, reclamation, we understand what that is. But let's see what the Wayfarer talks about. We might revisit the others too. This is just describing the card. This card offers the reader a choice to meditate on ideas of self-love. I just told you self-love. Jupiter is in the background of this card. Jupiter oversees our soul journeys and the paths we take to discover our spiritual selves. The path might be more difficult and you will experience obstacles along the way, but experience begets self-respect. Tune into your highest self and begin forming that relationship with love. Love will then find you in unexpected ways. This card also means travel. Okay. Which path are you going to take? Both paths have obstacles. They both have challenges. But which way are you going to go? They both lead to the same place. Well, how much can you handle? And you know what? I'm going to just Pull the last card. Checking time. Good time. Good time. My video's been shorter since I've realized I've been having tech issues. Y'all like that? Okay. Nymph of Wands. Two of Wands in reverse. Nymph of Wands. Nymph is the page. Two of Wands in reverse. 2, 6, 2. We got a lot of that. We got a lot of that. 15, 5, 8, 18, 8 again. And then we got 17 and 7. 2, 6, 2. Choice. We already talked about paths. Okay, that's what the Two of Wands is. Don't get stuck. Not making a choice is a choice. Not making a choice means you're going back the way you came and you're not going on either path. You don't need to go backwards. You've come too far already. This person looks a little worried. Worried about which path to take. And that's fine. It's okay to not be sure. Okay? But you're going to take that path. I don't care which one you take. You're going to go on that path. You heard me. We got 12-12 coming up. Nymph of Wands. Page of Wands. A messenger. Bringing news. What's the news? What is the news? Vulnerability again. Sis is topless. I don't want to show y'all the cards because I don't want getting flagged and all that crazy mess. I don't even want to have to deal with it, worry about it, think about it. It looks like she's sitting on like some black tourmaline crystal. Protection, transmutation. Look down there if you can't tell because of the light. I can tell. But what is the news? What is the news? You know what? Let's do one more. Clarify the good news that is coming in for our people. I'll save you if I have to. Awakening 20, which is Judgment. In reverse. Jupiter. Spiritual path. Awakening. Some of you may have just started watching tarot and getting into crystals, and maybe this is sparking your spiritual journey, the start of your spiritual journey. It's rough. Okay, spiritual journey is rough. Okay? It's not always easy, honey. Turning the other cheek is not always easy. Setting boundaries isn't always easy. But you will have your day of atonement. You will have your judgment day. And when I say judgment day, I'm not saying when you die and you at the gates and old boy Peter looking through the book letting you know whether or not you're going in the gates or not. I'm saying a real life physical day of reckoning is going to come. Okay? And when I'm saying, like, we've been talking about challenges and obstacles. You chose the path. You mustered up the strength. You stayed hopeful. Okay? You realize maybe you've been a little too manipulative, a little too self-centered, selfish. Okay? You got to give a little love in order to receive. Okay? Said love. And then your third eye opens and boom, the whole world changes. You've been preparing for this fight this entire time, but you are likely only fighting yourself. Mm, mm, mm. Since this one card came out, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for the gram. I'm going to do it for the tube. And this is going to be our final message. Boop. 5 of Wands in reverse. This is 5 of Wands. It was a joke. It was all a setup. It was all a ploy from the universe to get you to exercise this new spiritual gift that you have been giving of awareness, wisdom, intuition. I told you as you get older with the Saturn placement, those things get better. This was just 5. We started off with 5 and I told y'all what? Power, cleansing. Okay, we're doing supreme math. Y'all know how we do. Truth and light. Okay. It was all a ploy by the universe to get you to sharpen those skills, exercise that third eye, that intuitive muscle, okay? So you can get ready for the real deal. I don't know what the real deal is for you or anyone else. But you went on this path. You probably thought it was going to be so dark, spooky, and scary, and probably wasn't nothing even on the path. And you was like, am I going the right way? Yeah, you going the right way. You built up the strength that you didn't know you had. The strength was literally you making the decision to go on the path, period. Okay? Because you could have turned around. You could have doubled back, but you didn't. You went forward. You had the courage. You were brave enough to do so. And so the reward was nothing. No challenge, no obstacle, nothing really to overcome. Okay? It just had to get a little nudge to get on the path. Okay? Because at the end, it's just an awakening, just a spiritual awakening. Okay? Just a little fun, just a little universe playing a little jokey joke on you, on us, okay? Just a little jokey joke. At least they got you to, this little fake out got you to stop being so manipulative, okay? And learning to love yourself, okay? Because sometimes self-love is just the ability to push forward, even when we're feeling overwhelmed, when we feel like everything is coming at us so fast, so quickly, especially in this world we live in today. But that's why we got this nymph of wands chilling right here, because literally she just sitting here in the woods. She ain't doing nothing because it won't no challenge. That was the good news. That's the message. Okay? That was the good news. That was the message. Okay? Well, I hope this helped. Okay? So, I'll talk to y'all later.